The Local Heroes campaign is continuing to spread, with groups now formed in Carlow, Clifton and Kells, but one town is leading the way.
There's a certain Drogheda spirit. I think it's a love of the town, it's an upbeat spirit, it's a feeling for the river, the town.
The people of Drogheda have given themselves 100 days to kickstart job creation in their town.
We really need the Drogheda people to come behind us, to come behind Drogheda, to push for change in Drogheda.
During this time, they'll be working with Fergal Quinn and a team of mentors to make their job creation ideas a reality.
It's going to be solved by people creating enterprises, by people creating businesses, and that's what creates jobs. It can be done.
Along the way, they will embark on an incredible journey as they work together to support job creation and become local heroes.
Those people who actually really have a creative vision and are willing to do almost anything to execute it. And also have the ability to sell it to customers, to sell it to their staff, to sell it to investors. And you can really see it in their eyes when they believe in it. And that passion is absolutely clear in any successful entrepreneur I've ever met.
Could we have Sarah Jane Lynch, please?
TheDesignBasket.com is the new online face of Irish design. So Irish contemporary design has gained recognition at an international level over the last few years. And yet, when I search online for Irish gifts or Irish products being sold by Irish stores, it's the more traditional Celtic crosses, cladder rings that come back in my search. So essentially the website will house a network of emerging Irish designers offering unique jewellery, fashion accessories, gifts to an international audience.
And you're taking 25%
25%
of the top line
commission.
sale commission.
Do you collect the revenues? Do you collect the full...
Absolutely, yeah.
And then they have to send the products themselves?
Absolutely, so it's like a drop shipping.
Jerry and the panel are impressed. One idea seems to have immediate prospects for job creation. Sarah Jane Lynch's TheDesignBasket.com, an online sales platform for Irish craft designers.
I guess if you say Amazon is for books, then the Design Basket is for small Irish designers. So people who generally go onto Amazon, set up an account and buy books from all over the world, now they can log on to the Design Basket and suddenly have access to all of these small independent Irish designers. So it's really opening up a new special exclusive marketplace to people who log on to the site.
There's 4 weeks to go until Sarah Jane Lynch launches her website. To help her maximise the website's impact on sales, Jerry has paved the way to his A-list of business contacts.
One thing that's quite unique about Ireland is that there's huge generosity and people are willing to help. People are willing to mentor, provided somebody is really engaged and provided somebody is really up for it, then it's pretty easy to get help. It's pretty easy to call in contacts and to open doors left, right and centre.
One key contact is Krishna Day, Ireland's social media guru.
So you need to build a database. That database is of people who are interested in your products, which allows you to get then in contact or be in contact with them. And you can do that by building a newsletter. Here on your newsletter, I'd like you to give a reason. What's the benefit to me to actually sign up for your newsletter? Could you give me a discount? For example, you could put competitions in there as well, and you can integrate your social media into your newsletter as well. So I love the fact that you've done it. I'd like you just to take it to the next stage. Okay.
To succeed, Sarah Jane's online company must easily be found on the internet. Jerry has brought her to Google to find out how she can generate the maximum number of hits on her website and in turn create sales.
How long are people prepared to wait before they find something that they want on a website today?
The last figure we got was 4 seconds to grab their interest and make them interested in your website. And the other really important thing that seems quite obvious, but a lot of businesses have this problem. You have a fantastic website. When you launch it, it's all well and good to have a great website. You need to be found. You need to be driving traffic through to that website, be it through your search results, the content of your site, or your Google AdWords. You're just creating an audience and creating a traffic so that you're getting people through to your site and they're converting, and you're helping these Irish designers build and grow their businesses and create jobs for Ireland.
Sarah Jane has used Jerry's own company, Tweak.com, to create all of the promotional materials for her company launch. Using Tweak, she has designed her own business cards, brochures and signage.
He helped me just shift around my thinking again and focus on what's the most important end goal for me and how to address that from a design perspective. So he's been a really key input over the last couple of months.
It's the evening of the Drogheda Entrepreneur Network launch. Paddy and Fergal have gathered established businesses and start-ups from all over Drogheda to the very first networking event of its kind.
I spoke about exactly this topic today in Leinster House at the Joint Directors Committee on Employment, and I talked about the response that Paddy and I got when we went to a number of large employers here, and they said with enthusiasm, with energy, with spontaneity, they said we will. But the real heroes tonight are going to be yourselves, because we want you to be the winners in the future and to say we're ready to go.
We've had Fergal and Jerry help us launch this. We've launched it tonight. We've really set the foundation in place. I have been absolutely overwhelmed with the level of support, the number of people who have approached me saying, I am willing to help, I am willing to mentor, I am willing to give advice, I am willing to do whatever I can, whatever it takes to get new businesses up and running in Drogheda.
Sarah Jane's website, thedesignbasket.com, will be launched before the invited guests. It's a real-life reflection of the potential of networking and mentorship.
There are so many very talented craftspeople, artists, designers all around Ireland. They're exhibiting at local fairs, they're selling in small boutiques, but they're still very much a secret to the online market space.
Sarah Jane has collaborated with the brightest young craft designers in the country. It's a partnership based on their talents and her ability to bring their wares to consumers throughout the world.
I think the atmosphere here this evening is fantastic. I'm a lot happier now than I was 3 months ago.
It's been a huge journey up to here. I feel such a sense of satisfaction even getting to this day. So for me, it's one passage of the adventure is closed, but really tomorrow is day one. It only starts tomorrow.
Congratulations.